What's up, reader? I'm psyched that you're here to join me for yet another review inside Natty's Nook. If you're new here, be sure to go check out my first review plus my channel intro, just to get a little bit of insight into what we're all about here. If you're not new here, but you have missed a couple of reviews in the past few weeks, go and catch up on them, because I'm sure one of those might just become your new favorite novel. If you're not new here, you've watched all my reviews, you've liked all of them 100 times, you told everybody that you know, including your angry boss, about my channel, and you've subscribed at least 20 times. Okay, now I'm stalling. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the next look inside Natty's Nook. Today's book is called After Zero by Christina Collins. It has a 4-star rating on Goodreads, and it has a really unique plotline, unlike one that I've ever read before. It's actually centered around 12-year-old Elise that lives with her mother, a single parent, and actually, Elise is new to her school. She comes from homeschooling and is a very, very quiet gal. She keeps a journal of every single word that she's spoken. Every word is marked by a tally. Her goal is to keep that number of tallies to 0, meaning she doesn't want to speak at all outside of her home. Anything that she speaks to her mother or inside her own house does not count in the book of tallies, but she doesn't want to really be social in the outside world. Now, for most of us, this might seem like an impossible task, but this really is how Elise naturally is. The main conflict is really about how Elise is trying to venture out of her shell, or possibly come even farther into her shell. This is aroused by a family secret that was uncovered by Elise herself, and is pulling her in both directions, in a way of a more outgoing human being, and also in the way of becoming even quieter than she already is, meaning possibly eliminating talking in her own home. So this is really pushing her friendships, her middle school time period, and her strained relationship with her mother. So the question that we have to ask ourselves is, will Elise choose to let herself shine and possibly become a little bit more outgoing and friendly, or will she most likely keep to herself and stay the way that she's always been? Now, this book is interesting because it's written in first person, and I know this sounds kind of silly because a lot of books are written in first person, but the interesting thing about this one is that the narrator doesn't talk a lot, but we do get to see her thought process, and this is where it gets interesting. The other thing that surprised me was that this book seemed really slow, like the speed of a snail. But it really did speed up, and it actually surprised me and took me by a little bit of maybe just a hint of excitement, because I didn't think that such a subtle novel would have so much meaning behind its words. I give this book a 5-star rating because it just gave off some really cool vibes, and it really is just a one-of-a-kind book. It's for all ages, so whether you're 8, 9, 10, or, I don't know, 60, I don't really care, but this book is for all ages, so anybody can pick it up, no matter where you are. I recommend this book for people that want a read that's a little bit more rare and is infused with a lot of power. If you like this video, please click the like button below as well as the subscribe button to show that you want me to keep posting these videos. If you're interested in recommending a book, and I say this to anybody who might be on the fence or might not even want to recommend a book, I'm sure you've got a favorite. If it's not one that I've already reviewed, I might not even know about it. So at least send me an email and follow the instructions on the very, very end of the video, just for a little bit of information and a couple tips into recommending some of your favorite reads. Even if it might not be featured on the channel, at least suggest a book so that maybe later in time it could be featured. Maybe just not now. As well as doing that, please share my videos. I know that there are a couple lonely bookworms out there that aren't watching these videos, that just want another really good novel, and I don't want to leave them unturned. So if you know anybody like that, or you know anybody that just doesn't really like to read, maybe it could turn their frown upside down. So share the videos with them and make sure they're informed. because one of my favorite reads could become one of their favorite reads. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate your support, and stay tuned for the next look inside the Nook.